Hi Taurus, welcome to Free Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of March 2026. What's coming in for Taurus in March? Ooh, an offer. That's nice. Could be a love offer or a heartfelt offer. Ooh. Or it could be an offer someone's thinking about making, or it could be an offer that makes you need time to think about what stability means to you, or whether the offer is going to make you question your stability. So it could be something that causes change, or would you need to like really meditate on the action that would be needed to take, and that would need to be taken in order for the offer to be viable. But I feel like it may be something that actually closes out a cycle, or puts an ending to something previous. So it may be the end of some form of lesson. Or it could be also, for some of you, it's an offer that someone's thought long and hard about, because it would affect their entire life if they make this offer. And they may have had a complete battle with themselves, and that may be why they haven't made the offer. For some of you, anyway, with the world, they're ending the thoughts or ending the manner in which they've been doing things, because it's caused conflict. There's something about not being on the same page with the offer. So there becomes almost an immediate rounding off. And it may be to do with travel as well. So for some of you, that's relevant. World travel, in fact. And there may be some influential friends or acquaintances or people at work who are involved or who advise. There's someone advising. Someone fiery. I heard someone who talks a lot. So someone who talks a lot. Someone who always has something to say. There may be some connection with cats or pyramids. Ooh, gosh, what an unusual message, Taurus. Well, you may be discussing something with an advisor of some sort, someone who listens patiently, and is someone who's good with they're good with knowing their own value, and they are very stable. Something about someone seated. It could well be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo. Taurus, who you're talking to. Someone who wants to bring peace to a situation. I just saw the bunny rabbit in the corner there. Or help you find peace with what has happened. And this offer ultimately leaves you looking at all the work that you, all that you invested in it. Oh wow. And it may be that this person wants to invest in you, yet you feel like you've gosh, I feel like it's what you achieve if you accept an offer is bringing back something into your life that was toxic in some way or draining in some way, or something that was overly out of alignment or out of balance with what you want to achieve or where you're headed in your life. Or it's something very tempting. It could have been something that you've overcome that was almost obsessive in some way. Maybe someone was obsessing over you, or maybe you were obsessed with someone or a situation. So I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself to overcome and break some chains and stay sane. But it could be that this person you also have a very strong emotional pull to or with. And it could also be that you are now, your focus is on the material world, and you are working on that, and so that's where your focus is. And you're also working energetically on aligning your emotional wish fulfillments with your material wish fulfillments. You're looking at long-term stability, and that's often what I find with your readings, Taurus, is that you're looking at the stable long-term stuff, and that's beautiful. That's the most endearing trait about Taurus is that they bring in the stability and structure and form that is needed in the material world in order to create security. So thank you for showing up. Yeah, this may be something that was very obsessive, or that you obsessed over for a long time. But there's something freeing happening in March. It could be freeing in terms of the way you view things now, or it could be something freeing as in possibly a, let me have a look. It is something to do with how you're seeing things now, actually. It really clearly is. Your perspective is completely shifted. And I feel like that's made you a new version of who you are. And you are focused. There's something that you're not seeing, or there's something that still like mentally ties you up, restricts you. There's something that mentally restricts you around what you see as your wish fulfillment in romance and finance, or long term. There's something that you're still overcoming in March. And I feel like what it is you're overcoming is something to do with someone's behavior. You're like, I'm not entertaining this anymore. I'm done with it. I was done last month. But it's still there. And it might be because this person is feeling you retracting your energy, and they're coming back. But they still have some work to do on themselves, because their behavior seems to be in and out. It's in 1 minute, out the next, or it's very quick. So 1 minute they're there and then they're not. And in fact, I'm feeling a bit with my words. They confuse you, and you are not about confusion. You're about clarity and stability. But because they come in and confuse you and speak to something, it's also a temptation, because you did or do have feelings for this person. So I feel like they pull on that, or they know that. And it has you juggling again, but also knowing your worth, and also feeling anxious with the things that they are telling you. So this person is still dominant in your reading. They're going to make some kind of new offer, an offer that's actionable, and they may travel towards you. They may make a decision about traveling. So cards imply that they are actually taking action, and that it's something that's destined. The Wheel of Fortune, so it could be some kind of karmic cycle that has to complete by them righting their wrongs. Yeah, there's something about their undoing. Ooh. You may be this person's undoing, and you may have been very patient with them, and you may be wondering why this is still going on, but it feels like your role is the main role. It's like you're the main character in their story. So even if you've moved on and you're just living your life, their story intertwines with yours because of some kind of contract or cycle, something karmic that needs to play itself out. And in doing so, I feel like it's made you stronger. It's made you clearer about your boundaries. And you've also learned different levels of compassion, or how to handle yourself around anyone who like tugs on your energy or tugs on your heartstrings. So if someone's affects you emotionally, you now have the ability to step back and reflect on how that changes your thought process or behavior. And that's made you stronger. So yeah, this is a courage test. Ooh, courage test. I think I might call the video that. That's cool. Camel. Camels, I believe, you don't want to get too close. They might spit on you. They're very good at being self-protective, and they can travel long distances. They have self-discipline or self-restriction, in terms of they don't let their environment dictate, or external forces dictate their will. So I feel like Camel is with you so that you can embody your own will in a stronger way, so that you're not getting influenced and pushed around by other people's emotions or their projections of you. And you might be doing some kind of fasting, Camel, like they go a long time without water. But there's different types of fasting. You can fast and only drink water, or you could do like a liquid fast with nutrients in them, or you can do something called dry fasting, but look into it, do a lot of research first, and then that also gives you the confidence to go ahead and do it. Those are really helpful tools to cleanse the body, and cleansing the body helps align you with your own purpose and helps you be stronger in your own authority. And there might be something that occurs within the first quarter of the new moon that directs you as to your next step in your purpose, in your life trajectory, keeping you on course in your life trajectory. I love that. Camel. That's awesome. Traveling across the desert. Let me know if you are. Or traveling across dry environment, arid environments. Number 10, flow. Again, I feel like this speaks to your emotional flow and your self-control, and you're finishing a cycle and having learnt the lesson, integrating that lesson into yourself. And also I feel like there's 2 or possibly 3 people, core people in your life who are around you, who influence you in a good way, like they support you. So you're looking at who supports you and who doesn't, and how this person behaves. I feel like that's a big part of it, because they did not behave how you expected them to, and it's been a long course, but it seems they do have stuff to say. You are going to continue in your own flow and stay in your heart center, Taurus. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Honor your own flow, Taurus, and have a wonderful month of March. Thanks for joining me, and please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with other Tauruses. And I'll see you next month.